But yeah, this is a Chinese coin I was talking about.
Is their money,
Real, yes.
yeah, their money's real, but does this have more value? I mean, it doesn't have as much value like Canadian coins.
I don't know.
Because I said I would buy it, and he said, "Oh no."
Maybe it was just a good gesture.
I thought he was Japanese. I don't see enough of those people to.
I know you're not the youngest. I know.
Well, we're just looking for differences now, aren't we?
Yeah. I need to make a video about my 24th penny box finds because there were several finds from that. It's like a great box, and I opened it at school.
How did your project come out? Successful?
For what class?
The one that we interviewed.
That was good. So I uploaded one of the streams to YouTube Riot after playing classical music, and I got 6 copyright claims, which isn't good. Yeah.
I was embarrassed because I thought he was a Japanese, because it says something about you being in Japan. He said, "Oh, I was there this past year, and I took this little girl with it, and something said, I said, were you born there?" And he says, "No, I'm Chinese. I'm born in China."
He knows you're old, so you won't.
Well, if you don't see, I think Japanese probably have a smaller face. I don't know, but you think of Japanese because of the Honda companies and things like that around here.
Yes, ma'am. Finding anything?
No, just pins.
I broke my dime record on the last box. I broke my dime record in the last box. Most dimes in a penny box.
I took one of these to work with me one day this week and ate the whole thing the first day. So when I went back tonight to put something away, they thrown away the thing. And since they did that, it cost me about $5 a piece. I decided I wasn't going to do it anymore. It was the first job I've never done before.
2 wheat pennies.
Huh?
2 wheat pennies.
What did you find?
1941. I don't know what mint market is. And a 1952 D. And
I was sort of hoping tonight, because it wasn't so cold out, that it would be dry. We could go down to the Chinese show again.
maybe 1941 S. I don't think I have one of those.
F?
S.
S.
San Francisco.
That's right. Okay. Oh, those are two. Did you just put those up there?
Yeah, just leave them there. Bless your heart, Grandma.
Nothing fell out.
Bless your heart.
You have got to do something about your organizational skills here.
You know?
One of the parents gave me $25 Christmas gift. $25 in cash.
That's nice.
Got a lot of Starbucks ones. I don't like Starbucks. Got one for a restaurant in Galena. Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
No, Lebanese. Something like
Lebanese.
these. $15. I thought. I think these machines, when they stack them, should be powerful enough to stack them all the same way.
Well, these are customer wrapped ones. What did you find? 1958. Philadelphia. Last year, wheat penny. Nothing.
You better get your own can here.
Thank you. Did you find an Indian head?
No.
Oh, that's... I don't think I have a smushed wheat penny. Do you see how it's smushed like that? That's odd. Yeah, that's really odd. 1945. Philadelphia, but like, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but do you see how it's curved?
Uh-huh.
That's odd. Canadian. Oh, 2 Canadians. Okay, so the first one I found, 1980. Second one, 1968. 68. Do you want music? Well, I think music is better than no music.
Huh? I'm fine then. Okay.
You having the sniffles?
Huh?
Are you having the sniffles?
Bronchitis.
Good now? Do you need water? $19.45. That's not focusing. Philadelphia. And Lincoln sitting on a log. Formative years, I think. That's cool. Another Canadian. Haven't found a flying eagle yet. Or an Indian head. One day I will. Flipped it the wrong way.
Didn't somebody say that you need to sort of go out west to
1964. What? Sorry?
Didn't somebody tell you at the conference that you need to go out west to find?
You know, I think it would be really fun to go to Canada and raid all the banks there as an attempt to get pennies. No Indian heads. No.
I'm just paying more attention to parents that tell me that, you know, that they're going on vacation. If they mention Canada or something like that, or
They gave a friend of mine, she said she was going to Canada, so I gave her 4 Canadian quarters and a $2 coin, and I asked, hey, if you could pay me back with other Canadian coins, that would be cool. She never paid them back. I gave her all my Canadian quarters and my only $2 coin. Yeah, that irritated me quite a bit. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot they had $2 coins one time, didn't they?
In Canada, they still do. We have dollar coins here. Oh my lord. Sweetie. This is gonna be a shock to hear. It's older than you, Grandma.
Oh. What is it?
1935, Philadelphia. But yeah, when I went to Marysville and there was the 1909 and 1931, there was a the 1931 was worth, well, like, it only had like 30 million, while the 1909 had 72 million, which was pretty cool. One. And another pretty cool thing is two pretty cool things. You might have found a 1969 S double die. Interesting. A 1982 Canadian and another 2009 formative years. How many rolls are left, actually? I think we've been like halfway through the box.
Yeah. Well, we will with these two, I think.
Yeah, I haven't. Jeez.
Did you see that provolone cheese I got for you in the refrigerator?
No, I'll check it out later.
But you said that you like that kind of cheese.
I'll check it out. I don't know, double dies. Haven't studied them that much.
What?
Double die coins. Log cabin.
You forgot that one, haven't you?
I just like keeping them. I don't tell you to look for the 2009s because it would make it would take you like twice as long.
You know, they put out a bunch of, didn't they put out a bunch of new pennies for Lincoln's?
Yeah, those were them.
But that's just been a year or so ago, hasn't it?
It was 2009 when they did it. Another Canadian. This is probably gonna be in 1964. What a shock, 1964. But like, look at how pretty it is. Like, at the front, it's worn, but like the back, that's really shiny.
Mm-hmm.
That's a surprise. What's not a surprise is 1964, because I guess it was also common in Canada. They just pumped out a lot of 64s like we did and down south in the US. Yeah, I just talk nicely to my tellers sometimes. So there's this one bank, aka Fifth Third. Really rude teller there. So I don't go there often. 2009 they made those special coins because it was celebration of Lincoln's 200th anniversary, I believe.
Yeah, but it does seem to me that's been 9 years ago.
You don't look a day over 9. Well, how long ago does 2009 feel to you?
Well, that's when I quit working at Borders. That's when Borders went bankrupt.
How many years does it feel to you since you said you felt like it was a year ago to you?
No, I didn't think it'd been that long for these new pennies to come out.
What, the
Lincoln.
Shield pennies or the...
No, Lincoln pennies.
Yeah.
It's got all the stuff, all the background on them. Log cabins and things like that.
Yeah, that was 2009 only. Fun fact, I wanted to go to the coin show here. You know that dude that told us about the coin show here? That because I was at work with Mom shadowing her, couldn't go. We have like 15 rolls left, and box, meh. It's like I have the materials to start plotting my finds in penny boxes, but meh. What did you find? A Canadian. 1978. Yeah, I find notes from the 90s are really hard to find, unless they're $2 bills. Then it's like meh. $1958 Denver. It's just a meh date wheat penny, so I didn't take the time to show it long. And you got a 1957 Denver wheat penny. I could do a giveaway of some of these. That would be cool.
What?
I could do a giveaway with some of those coins.
What do you mean give away?
I mean, give away.
No, sell them?
No.
Why not? Oh, those are not.
Just some foreign. Do you want to know a fun fact?
What?
I have over 60 in nickels, but not enough for a full box. The fun part about the fact is a lie. It's not fun at all. But I do have enough for another box of pennies, I believe. Two wheat pennies in the same box. 1955D, no double die. 1946. You know what I'm planning to do one day? Just make a full roll of wheat pennies from the 50s and just sell it at a coin show or to Allen's. Just because the ones from the 50s are meh.
Wait, I got one here.
I know, it's good luck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What you got?
Oh my god.
What are they?
Oh my god.
What are they?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I need a... Oh my god.
Sam.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're
Look, they're so old. Oh my god.
They're all Canadian, aren't they?
Oh my goodness. Do you remember when Queen Elizabeth was in office?
I remember when she was inaugurated.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 50s, right?
Yes, because I was
These
about
coins are
52.
older than that.
52, I think.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How many are there?
This is my first steel penny I found. I need it. Oh my. I need a moment. Oh my god. Does the camera have a good view of them?
Well, this is not Queen Elizabeth. Is it? This is a king.
Yeah, that's a king.
So was it her dad?
I think it was before that. Oh my gosh. There's some old American ones too, so I think half of this roll is just trash. Then here. Not George the Sixth. No, this is like coins from the 50s. This made an average box.
I don't know. Is that an English king there? King George. I don't know.
Keep in mind, I've never found a King George. Well, I found. Gosh. Oh my lord. I found these Georges in circulation. That's ridiculous. I'm stepping outside for a minute. Have fun. You finding anything out there?
Where are you going? Well, you still haven't told me how many there were.
Listen, so
It's
I cannot believe this. I've never found a steel penny in circulation. No, you tipped it. Okay.
Do you have something to put those in especially that you can make sure that they stay together?
Oh my god. Let me just pull aside the ones that are meh. These are all keepers, Grandma. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 42% of the roll is keepers. These coins, a lot of them are older than you.
Well, they were probably all older than I am.
Not the steel. 1919. U.S. I have to specify now. My first steel penny in circulation. 1920 Canadian.
That's not the wheat one.
Wait, let me see the date on it. 1950. Meh.
Well, I'm glad you opened it up.
Well, if you opened it up, it would have been directly on your side, so that would have been interesting, but... 1932 Canadian. 1918 U.S. 1932 Canadian. 1930 U.S. 1942 D U.S. 1920 U.S. 1931 D U.S. 1956 D U.S. 1938 Canadian. 1937 U.S. Keep in mind, it was this version, so all of these are older than 38. 1940 Canadian. 1928 Canadian. 1929 Canadian. 1928 Canadian. 1920 Canadian. 1932 Canadian. 1929 Canadian. 1929 Canadian. 1928 Canadian. There's no point of getting another box tonight. There's nothing that could beat that roll. Oh my lord.
No, but yeah, well, get them, put them in a paper bag or something like that, plastic bag or like that.
That was 21 keeper coins and a roll. See you later. I wonder if this is post-mint damage here. You could kind of see it's curved. Right there. I don't know. You should just do the rest of those, just because I can't beat that. And even though these are impressive, you're the star of this show, so we're gonna focus on you.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. It's exclamation point LEVEL and exclamation point levels.
You're just gonna sit there?
I'm gonna look at the vintages on these. Can I borrow your phone so I could talk to Ma?
Talk to who?
Ma. Your firstborn. Your third, congrats. Oh wait. Whoops.
Hi, hon. Got a headache or anything like that, or just tired?
Hello.
You will not believe this.
Come here.
This is insane. 21 keeper coins in a roll.
Take your medicine, take a knife.
21 in a roll?
Yeah, but look at this. More than 10 coins were older than your ma.
Wow.
Like 1919, 1920, 1918, 1931, 1937, 1932, 1932, 1938, 1928, 1928, 1929, 1920, 1929, 1932, 1928, 1929. All of those older than grandma.
Wow.
Sophia, would you like some?
Did you take your medicine yet, Sam?
I'm going to after this. I was planning on doing another box, but nothing's gonna beat that.
That's a good one.
Also,
Take your medicine now.
first steel penny of
Take your
that.
medicine now.
I
Or
will.
Steel penny. Cool.
You say you would?
Alright, well, see you.
See you.
Bye. Yeah, We're just gonna look up the mintages on all of those coins. Jeez. I think that's better than an Indian head, maybe. Even though I'm going to react louder when I get an Indian head. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't doing that box at school. Because then I wouldn't have been able to record it. What was that like? It was this one, a penny, Canadian penny with a dot on it. And it was worth a lot. I forget what it was. $1929, 12 million for Canadians, and I have 1, 2, 3 of them. 1928, 9 million. 1932, 21 million. I have 3 of those. Oh wait, for a 1928, I had 3 of those. 1920, 22 million minted. I did a box of pennies in school during midterms. 1938, I have 1, 18 million. 1940, 85 million. I've only done 1 box at school before, but I've brought rolls in. I want to see the 1931D US penny mintage, because that's got to be low.
Grandma, do you want me to turn on the TV for you?
What?
Want me to turn on the TV for you?
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to turn on the TV?
4,480,000. No, I don't trust my classmates. It's just I watch over my stuff a lot. Here, Grandma, do you want to finish this off?
Finish what all?
The coins.
Yeah, I'm missing my screen right now.
That's great to hear. If there's another one of those, that'd be crazy. This was the roll it came from. Nothing written on it. So somebody was like, it's just Canadians. They're worthless.
Who are you talking to?
What do you think the phone's for, Grandma?
Oh.
I'm just playing. Yeah, it's cool. Peppermint, eh? Do you like that? Peppermint?
Christmas time especially.
So it's interesting, this 1919 has a hole in it. I think it was like over 100 million for the 1919 penny mintage, so. But I think the 1931D is my rarest penny. Yeah, 1918, 288 million. Yeah, I saw Rob was streaming. I think he's been streaming for like over an hour now. You know what? Let me check his out. What, the 31? Yeah. Fountain circulation. You're the only one here because you're like the only one that watches my streams, that's why. It was 4,480,000, I believe. Let me actually double check that, because I'm not sure. Yeah, 4,480,000. Yeah. So in that one roll where there were 21 keepers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 were US. So 12 were Canadian. So it was a mix of really good Canadian and US coins. So we'll have 3 Canadian pennies now with a 9 million mintage. So I'm on Wikipedia, looking up vintage figures, right? And it's including like, ew, proof, brilliant finish. Like, I don't want the proof number. 31 penny might be like $5 or so. I'm not gonna sell it. Well, actually, I might, but I'm trying not to. Okay. I was just using Wikipedia. I searched up US pennies by mintage. So 1909, VDB, SVDB, obviously. Lowest mintage, but then 1931 S is the second lowest, because
Thank you, Grandma. That was a good thing.
you know, 1931, right after, well, not right after, but, you know, people were feeling the Great Depression. Okay, so ignoring, like, the, proof ones. Is that ice cream yummy? That's great to hear, even though you didn't speak. So 1909 SVDB, 1931 S, 1914 D, 1909 S, 1924 D, 1911S, 1914S, 1912S, 1931D, ninth rarest coin, U.S. penny, and I found a, well, Lincoln penny, but you know what I mean. There's a Wheatie. Here.
Okay.
I only know because somebody commented. Oh my goodness gracious. 1928. What's the mintage on that? 1928 P penny. Yeah, thank you. I wouldn't have noticed that otherwise. 134,116,000, so not rare, but at the same time it's 90 years old. Did we finish the box?
No, I got one more right here.
Okay. It has tape. What method are you gonna use to... Are you gonna use the weight method? The thumb method?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. How are you gonna open it with
Well,
the tape on
the
it?
same way I did the last one.
You're awesome. I'm talking to you and the stream. But yeah, did you even see that one coin? Did you see
No,
that?
but I hadn't finished it. I just turned them over.
Oh. That doesn't look promising except this. Never mind. Yeah, so, we could do another box, however, it would be pretty disappointing compared to this. Unless there's an Indian penny. So let me get the rest of the junk off the table. And, you found a 1928 through the internet.
I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night.
If you work anymore on your
Oh,
piece of paper. Did you work any more on your
yeah, I did.
projects
Yeah,
for your gifts?
yeah, I did.
Well, your mom said you had
Giveaway
a
time.
lot of sponge dust up there.
Yeah.
This coin.
I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, honey.
This coin. Silver dime from a Coinstar. Good night. Or this. Which coin would you rather give away? This coin was my good luck coin during my midterms. Is it plated? I think it's gold plated, but I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't think it's got any value yet. You usually take some history.
It was just from a Chinese site. Shh. I think it's like gold plated, but I don't know.
Did you pay for it? I have to pay for it? Or did you-
Yeah, it was like 20 cents. I need this for my collection, but I don't care. If you want it, we'll give this away. Chinese coin. That's pretty cool. Or silver. Those are the options. What do you want to give away?
Are you talking? I don't know who you're talking to.
I'm talking to you.
I don't know, honey. I wouldn't get a Chinese.
You want
I said the one I give. What is this? Because it has not. It's these. Most of this stuff has history with it. Trump has not been. Trump is not history.
Trump's not history, eh? You know what? We're just gonna do a random number generator. Wait, random name generator. You don't have a Roosevelt silver dime. Okay. So, random number generator. 1 to 100. What would you say a number 1 through 100?
For what?
Just a random number.
37.
37. Well, you were closer than a contestant. So, okay, nice. Alright, so. Yeah, the answer's 16. So, there we go. I'm tired. Good night.